every pop-up that could possibly pop up. Okay. Okay, hi. Hello. Hi guys. Um welcome to the first live stream. Looks like we've got 3 folks hanging out here. It says we're live. We've been live for 21 seconds. So let me know if you're seeing stuff. If you're not, I don't know what's going on. I don't Can you tell this is my first live stream? I don't know. You tell me. Um, let's see. Well, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if we're live. I think we're live. I think we're live. I don't know how to see comments. I'm streaming from my phone because I don't have like a nice webcam or anything. Oh my gosh. There's a car that's been honking in the parking lot. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Oh. I'm sorry about that car. It's been honking all morning, just like on and off all morning. So I was really worried it was gonna do that. So hopefully it's not too annoying, but okay. I don't know how to make the chat like permanently on my screen. But it'll show, it pops up. It pops up while I'm watching. I'm sorry guys. You guys are please bear with me as I learn these new little things on how to do it. I do have my iPad right here which does show my chat, so if I miss it on my screen I can see it on my iPad over here. But oh my gosh, there's 7 of you. Hello, welcome to our little cozy crochet and chat session. I'm excited to be here. I've got my yummy drink. Okay, I'm drinking ginger tea with a little bit of honey. It's a nice afternoon beverage that's not overly caffeinated because I didn't want to be all like jittery, because I feel like my personality is naturally jittery. I don't need caffeine on top of that. Okay, it's just calming. This is cozy. Okay, sometimes I need to like remind myself that we're cozy here. Okay, so I've got my ginger tea. It's like the perfect temperature right now, so if I don't drink it now I'm gonna be missing out. But I've got my little smelly candle in the background, and I've got my crochet project that I'm gonna start working on in a second. All right guys, what's the tea? What's new? How y'all been? What are we working on today? You guys working on crochet, knit? What's up? Hi Lindsay, welcome. I am working on this cardigan, guys. I'm finishing it this week. I told myself I need to get this thing done. So we are finishing this this week. And look, I have a whole sleeve. Ooh, I have a whole sleeve with a little cuff. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? So I am super excited. Crocheting the anchor, the octopus. Oh my gosh, I've got my anchor right here. Oh, he's a big boy, but he's our little mascot, I think, on this channel, because he's literally the amigurumi, the only amigurumi I've ever done. So yeah, he's our mascot. But I love octopodes. All of the octopodes, octopi, big fave. I was actually thinking of doing some type of like octopus project in my ceramics class, but I'm not sure what to do. And I'm really worried about like the legs being super fragile and like breaking off, which I feel like would just hurt my soul a little bit, you know? Like I don't want to do that. See, granny square blanket, ready for it to be done. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I have a granny square blanket that I made last year. It's the one that sits on my office desk chair. And it's like done. I just need to weave in the ends, which I honestly don't want to do ever. So don't come at me about that, please. Pattern test, Tunisian cables. Okay, is this like Tunisian crochet with like the really long hook? Because I have been wanting to learn how to Tunisian crochet. My friend Autumn does it and it is so cool, but I just haven't like got into it. I don't know like what tools I need. I don't know like where to start. I'm sure there's lots of great tutorials and stuff online, so I need to get into that, but I'll probably make a video about it, because why would I try something new and not share it? Like, ain't that the whole point, right? Oh, that's awesome. Been working on a raglan, but watching in bed now, 9 p.m. Oh my goodness. So let's see, there is a 7-hour time difference So I'm guessing you're in Europe. That's my guess. The University of YouTube is your best friend. Absolutely. Honestly, I've learned more from YouTube than my time at college. So, which I've taken college classes a couple of times over the past couple years, and honestly, YouTube. TL Yarn Crafts has a Tunisian crochet tutorial. I love Tony from TL Yarn Crafts. She's my energy. She's great. I'll have to check that out. Hi from North Carolina. Welcome. I'm working on a crossword puzzle. That sounds appropriate. That's my hubby, by the way. He's watching with us. Oh, that's cute. He's been doing crossword puzzles in the evening while I play my video game, and it's pretty fun because I get to help him sometimes. He's really good at them. I know a little bit. I'm not huge on like the trivia questions. Like I don't have a high enough IQ for that, I feel like. But yeah, I'm doing the V-stitch for the sleeves, which is the same stitch I've been doing for this sweater, which is also on my to-do list this week. But it's that same like V-stitch. Oh my gosh, I love this sweater. It's gonna be so nice. I just have to like finish it. I don't want to do it. I am in the middle of like 2 big crochet projects, and I want them done so I can work on other stuff. So I'm forcing myself to sit down and finish some stuff this week, which is good, but it's also like, I don't know what it is about crocheting, but I always just want to start new projects. Like I never want to finish anything. I just want to start stuff. Like I want to start new projects. Like that's the vibe. But I guess you actually have to finish stuff, or else you have a mountain of whips laying around, and that can be fatiguing, I suppose. But yeah, so we've got lots of crafters in the chat. That is so exciting. Hopefully you guys are smarter than me and weaving in your ends as you go, because guys, it's bad. I don't want to talk about it. It's bad. Unfortunately, I did this to myself. Okay? I put myself in this position, and now I'm gonna have to spend like 4 hours weaving in ends straight, and that's gonna suck some life right out of my soul. But it's fine. It's fine, right? I'm trying so hard to become a monogamous knitter / crocheter because I'm the person in the mountain of whips. I feel like there's a healthy balance, okay? There's a healthy balance of like having a couple of different projects started, but not too many projects. And for me, I feel like that's like in the 3 to 4 range, because if I have more than 4 projects going, it like stresses me out, and then I end up not working on any of them and then starting a new one. But if I have less projects than like 3 or 4, it's like I don't want to do any of them. You know, like I get bored and I want to bounce around. I'm making a hexagon sweater from Karen Latte Cakes. I have seen the latte cakes, I believe, are they're fluffier. They have like the little hairs, and they're kind of fuzzy, if I'm right. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Like, oh, I'm trying to limit myself to like 3 at a time. See, I feel like that's a good balance, having 3. I do 1 project at a time, but we all work differently. There's no one. Yeah, and that I agree. There is no wrong way. There's no like too many at a time for some people, and some people it's like 2 is too many, you know? So everyone's different. Everyone's gonna work differently. I find myself most productive with about 3 or 4 projects. But I can't do 1 at a time. Like I said, I get bored. I like start itching to do something else. So, but I mean, if that works for you and you find yourself productive, like good on you. Get it done. This oh, okay, these sleeves. I really enjoy doing the V-stitch, but I feel like it works up so slow, which you wouldn't think it would because it's all like double crochet. Like you'd think it'd be quick, right? But I don't know. What did I do? Oh my gosh. I chose this project because I was like, okay, well, this is gonna be easy to do while I live stream and like chat. But here I am, like, messing it up. Okay. All right. We're good. My local yarn shop has an event right now where we choose a whip for the next 4 months, and we finish each. If we finish one each month for the next 4 months, we get 25% off local yarn store. Girl, get in on that. That's great. Michaela, I think you were saying something about, okay, maybe I'm thinking of I don't know if I'm thinking of the right person, but Michaela, if I'm correct, you also do crochet/knitting YouTube, and I've been watching your vlogs. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Michaela, but I'm pretty sure that's you. And I think you were talking about some type of raffle that they yarn. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I like to have a big project going along with 1 or 2 smaller projects, so the big one doesn't feel overwhelming. Yeah, I feel the same way, and I think right now why I've been kind of overwhelmed is I've had, oh my gosh, I have 2 big projects going on right now. So I have this cardigan, and then I have my big raglan sweater, and it's been overwhelming me because it's like I can sit here and work on each one for like a whole, like, you know, 3-4 hour crochet session, and it feels like I get nothing done, and I feel like I haven't finished a project in weeks, which is not true. Okay, I've been doing smaller stuff, but it just like I need a win, you know, like I need to finish a project or 2 and like a fresh start. Okay, Michaela, it is you. Okay, I was like, this name's so familiar. Okay, I watch your vlogs. I like your vlogs. So your local library has a knit and natter on Monday mornings. Oh my gosh. So my local library does like, they have like a knitting crochet club, but they do it on like weird days. It's always like the second Monday of the month, or I don't know. It's like they only do it once a month, and it's not on like the same day every month, if that makes sense. And I don't know. I always forget when it is. So I need to get on that because I think it'd be fun. Have you thought about doing a straight baking show? I keep seeing your breads and crackers and would love to see you make them and give out recipes. I haven't really thought about it. However, like maybe I could do, I don't know, like I enjoy doing like the cozy vlogs, and that typically is more than just crochet, so maybe I can just put more of the baking in there. And if you want recipes, like I will hand them out for free. I found them online. I will not be gatekeeping my recipes. So maybe I'll do like a Kayla's baking corner segment in one of my vlogs or something, and I can share some recipes, or we can just hang out and bake together or something. I think that'd be fun. I love baking. But I don't think it's necessarily something I want to like try to monetize and like make like a huge thing. Like I would want to do it just for fun because baking is my hobby, you know? I mean, crocheting was my hobby, and then now I'm turning it into a business. I don't need to turn baking into a business too. But if it's just part of my channel as like, you know, a little segment on my cozy vlogs, I think I would really enjoy doing that. My big one is a granny square blanket, and it's taking forever to tell me about it. Like I said earlier, I've got a granny square blanket that I have been working on for the past over a year, and I haven't like touched it in over a year probably. Oh my gosh, I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. Your comment led me to your channel. I love your videos too. Oh, so cute. I love crochet YouTubers, honestly. Like The reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I really enjoyed watching crochet YouTubers while I did my craft, and I was like, that just looks like so much fun to make content on your crochet and like have friends in a little community, and here I am like living my dream. So I'm a pretty happy human, not gonna lie. I love baking and always looking for new recipes. Do you make sourdough? Like, I feel like that's all I really bake now is I have a sourdough starter, so I just like obsessed with making every sourdough recipe I can find. But if you cook with sourdough, like I'll share my recipes. I write them all down, so I have my little recipe book. But ever since I started baking sourdough, like I'm just obsessed with baking. Like I was never I mean, I like to bake like cookies and stuff when I was a kid, but I didn't I don't know, once I found sourdough, I've really been into baking and making all types of more like savory breads and things, which has been a lot of fun. Curious how long you've had your dreads. I have had these dreads for over 2 years. It was 2 years in April, so a year and a couple of months, or sorry, 2 years and a couple of months. And this is actually the third time I've had dreadlocks in my life. So I think overall I've probably spent 4 years of my life with dreads, but this set only 2 years. But every time I have dreads for like the first time I had dread when I was in high school, and I had them for like 6 months and I really enjoyed it. And then I ended up brushing them out because I was like, well, no one else around here has dreads. And I think I was kind of like insecure, and I was starting college, and I don't know, I just wanted a little fresh start. So I brushed them out, and then I went back to the dreads. I got them again like 2 years into college, and I had them for about a year, and then I brushed them out again. I just was like really, really indecisive and like couldn't decide either way. But I finally just decided like I like how I look better with dreads. It's just I prefer this hairstyle on me. I think it looks cool. I like the maintenance that it requires. It's a little different than like regular hair. I don't ever have to worry about like straightening or curling my hair to make it look nice. I mean, my hair is always a little bit crazy, but like today, I slap on a bandana and it's like it's a cool hairstyle, you know. I didn't have to work really hard to get it. So, yeah, I enjoyed my dreadlocks. I haven't made sourdough. I need to learn how to make the starter. Okay. I Let me find it. There is a YouTube like playlist of one YouTuber, and I followed her directions from the very beginning. How to make your starter. You make it from home. You don't or you can buy it online. I know you can like buy a dehydrated starter and do something like that, but I made mine at home. It took me about a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then I was able to make my own bread. So like it's pretty cool. It is such a cool feeling to like pull out your first loaf from the oven, and it's like I made this edible tasty little loaf with just flour and water and a little bit of salt. Like that's it. There's no yeast, there's no sugar, flour and water and salt, and it's so good. So good. I like best bread. I mean, yeah, you can go to a bakery and spend $8 on a loaf and you'll get really good bread, but like nothing beats the feeling of handmade fresh bread, like straight out of your oven. Like that is a good feeling if you ask me. All right, let me find this playlist. So it is the Baker Betty here on YouTube. If you look up Baker Betty sourdough for beginners, she has there's 22 videos in this playlist, but it has everything from making your starter to different recipes and troubleshooting and everything you need to know. So if you're interested in making some bread and you want to bake along with me, you can get your sourdough starter started. My first job was in a bakery. Loved the smell of fresh baguettes in the morning. Oh my gosh, I believe it. That is my favorite thing about baking day, is the smell of the bread. It just makes the apartment smell so good. Like, I love the smell of fresh bread. Cajun Crochet says, hey Kayla, I'm working on an LSU themed colorwork tapestry while I watch. I'm not sure what LSU is. Is that a college, university maybe? Colorwork tapestry. Good luck. I have zero patience for tapestry. I have found out, like, it's just, it takes a lot of brain power, and I feel like the yarn management, like, I struggled, like, managing all of the yarn, and like, I don't know, it requires a different kind of patience. So if you have the mental capacity to do that, like, props to you, because I struggled. I struggled. I think I'm gonna go down the bread rabbit hole this fall. You've convinced me. Good, good. Honestly, it is like the perfect time to start baking bread. Like, the weather is getting chilly. Everyone's homemade soup, and homemade sourdough bread. That's what I'm most excited for this fall, because now that I've started making sourdough bread, and soup season is upon us, guys. You know, just you wait for all of the soup and all of the bread. I can't wait. I can't wait. I also have a loaf of sourdough rising in the back. Yes, yes. Unfortunately, I probably won't be baking for a couple of days, just because I had to put my sourdough starter in the fridge over the weekend, which is kind of sad, but I'm waking it back up. I went to my family's cabin this last weekend, so I was not able to feed it, so I put it to sleep in the fridge. So hopefully in a couple of days I'll be able to make some dough and get some bread, because I don't have any bread in the house, and it makes me kind of sad, because it's like, I feel like a staple of my diet is sourdough bread at this point. Why not add another hobby to my list? Hey, there's nothing wrong with hobbies, right? I have lots of hobbies. I feel like being a hobbyist, a crafter is like the best thing to be in this life. I mean, just so many good things come out of hobbies, right? So you get the enjoyment of doing the hobby, you get the enjoyment of the product of the hobby, and then you get to share your product with other people, whether it be crochet or bread or jewelry making or painting or whatever. Like, it's just so satisfying, right? Making stuff. Like, I live for it. I live for it. Oh, a sourdough bread bowl for white chicken chili. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I didn't even think about making like a bread bowl. Oh, you've just given me beautiful ideas. That was like my favorite thing. There is a restaurant called Kneaders, and I don't think it's local, but I don't think it's like super nationwide. If it is, like, correct me, but it's like a deli cafe, and you can get a sourdough bread bowl, and they have a bunch of different soups, and that is like my favorite place to eat out, is soup from Kneaders with a sourdough bread bowl. Like, that is so good. Your bread sounds like a Tamagotchi. I put it to bed and I need to dude, that thing is a pet. That is a Tamagotchi, okay? You have to feed it, and you don't have to put it to sleep. You can put it to sleep, but you do have to feed it, and you do have to take care of the discard, which that's a chore as well. But if you're like me, you can use your discard for other recipes, which is half of the fun. Oh my gosh, guys. No, I missed a stitch. That is supposed to be right there. That is supposed to be a V-stitch, and it's just one double crochet. Guys, I promise I will get better at crocheting and chatting, okay? This is new to me, but okay. I need to hone back into the craft, right? Just gotta get some tea. Oh, I know. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna fix it, okay? I don't want to, but I will. I will go back and fix it. Tea is so underrated. Like, it's tea season, guys. If you're not drinking some hot herbal tea, you're missing out. Your sweater is adorable. Thank you. Thank you. I have procrastinated doing this sweater for so long. Like, I was supposed to make this sweater for my mother-in-law in like April. Oh my gosh. My yarn's all tangled. I was supposed to make this in April. What month is it now? September. So, you know, we're getting it done. Okay, we're getting it done eventually, right? Okay, I need to figure out where that stitch was so I don't frog too much. Okay, I found it. Well, here we go. It's not a crochet and chat without one mistake, right? One little frogging sesh, right? Drop some frog emojis in the chat. Okay. It was like right at the beginning of that row too. Okay, no more mistakes, guys. No more mistakes. We're double crocheting twice in each stitch. Gotta remind myself because hello, Beagle fan. Welcome to our little crochet and chat session. We are having a great time. I'm having a great time. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a great time. This is pretty fun. Yeah, thank you for all of the frogs in the chat. It is most appreciated. Makes me feel a little better. I actually really like frogs, you guys, like as animals. When I was younger, me and my older sister would like go basically frog hunting. Like we'd go to the little pond behind our house and we would look for the frogs. And there was one summer that my sister had a pet toad. Like, you have a frog tattoo? Oh, that is really cool. That is really cool. But there's one summer, my sister had a pet toad. Like, one of the big, like, it was like a big old toad. And that was exciting. That was pretty exciting. Except, you know what wasn't exciting? Is every time we went to pick him up, he'd pee. Every single time. I don't know if he like got scared or if that was his defense mechanism, but yeah, that's fun. Fun fact, we used to have frogs and we used to like, you scared the pee. Yeah, pretty much. But he was a cute frog. He was a cute frog. But I really like frogs. I like critters. I like amphibians and reptiles. I mean, I have a pet snake, so it's like I like critters. My sister has a bunch of bearded dragons, like the lizards, and she was breeding them for a while, and she like had a small business. She was like selling these dragons. And like it's pretty cool because like you can like breed them to get very like specific like colors and designs, and they sell for a lot of money. Like she sold a couple dragons for like a couple $100, and it's like, wow. I have a ball python. His name is Noodle, and he is such a sweet boy. I've had him for a good couple of years now, and he hangs out downstairs. Amigurumi. I honestly, there's one amigurumi frog pattern that I've been seeing everywhere. The one with like, it's like a silly little body. He's got little legs, and sometimes they make him wear overalls or something. I don't know, but yes, his name is Noodle. He is a noodle, and he's just a big noodle. But honestly, he's got the cutest little face, and he is just very friendly and a curious little guy, and he likes to hang out. He likes hiding in like hoodie pockets, like the front hoodie pockets, and he's a sweet boy. I keep a leopard gecko named Miko as my classroom pet at work. Oh, I actually really wanted a leopard gecko when I was younger, but we already had enough pets. I've had all types of pets growing up, but I never had a dog. Like, I didn't have my first dog until whenever I got Stella, which was like, the beginning of 2023. So we've had her for a year and a half because she's a year and a half old. Oh, there's my reminder to feed my sourdough starter, which I need to go do after we stream. So don't let me forget. Yeah, I've had lots of pets, but no dogs. Not until now, but I do love my doggie. She's also the mascot of this channel. Do you know what the yarn you're using is? Yes, I have a whole bunch of it. I actually went to Joann and bought more because I did not want to run out. Because I knew if I ran out, that'd just be another reason to procrastinate working on the sweater. I know myself. But anyways, this is the KC cotton from Joanne, and this is my favorite yarn, you guys. Maybe not like favorite, but like when it comes to cotton and wearables, guys, this stuff is so nice. Like, it is soft. It is soft. But I will say, if you're making something big like a cardigan, like this thing's got some mass to it. Like, it's pretty heavy. But I really like this cotton. I actually bought a couple new colors because I've been enjoying it so much. Do you have a favorite and or least favorite stitch? Ooh, that's a hard question. I don't think I do. I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, I feel like each stitch has its like place, you know? So like I do enjoy doing the granny stitch. I feel like it works up really fast and it's kind of mindless, which is nice. I enjoy half double crochets. Maybe that's my favorite. But I also feel like half double crochets are very like, they're used a lot. I wouldn't say overused, but you see them everywhere. So I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite or least favorite. Least favorite, slip stitching ribbing. That's that's my least favorite. It's just, it takes forever. Let's see here. We got chats. Is it a 4? Weight 4? Yes, I think it is weight 4. No, it's a DK, so it's weight 3, which, yeah, I'd say it's a little bit on the heavier side for a DK, but it's still pretty nice to work with. Hello from the Netherlands. Welcome. Fun fact, I am actually half Dutch, so my ancestors are from the Netherlands, so hello, welcome. The other half of my ancestry is from Germany, so I'm half Dutch, half German. But my family has been living in America for the past 3 or 4, I think 3 generations. I don't know how that works. So my parents, my grandparents, and my great-grandparents, that's 3 generations. So my family's been living here for 3 generations. $6 a.m. in Australia. Welcome. I have not been streaming very long. We've been streaming for about 30 minutes, so you're just in time to crochet and hang out with us. Yes, I agree. This yarn is very soft for a cotton. Like, I'm honestly surprised that it is a cotton. Honestly, I think it rivals, like, I think it's better. So I don't know, maybe it doesn't rival, but if you have access to Hobby Lobby cotton, the I Love This cotton, that stuff is really nice too. But I don't know why I'm just not as drawn to it as these. Maybe it's the colors or just, I think it's the texture, but it's just nice. However, I am really excited to get into trying some new materials this winter. So I haven't done like any crocheting or knitting with wool really. I have some like hand-me-down, like it's 100% like merino wool skeins from my grandma, but it feels how I imagine wool to feel, which is scratchy. But I know like there's unscratchy wool out there. I just need to find like a good brand. Have you guys ever ordered from Hobbies? Like, let me know, because oh guys, I got some tea. Hold on. You guys ready for a story time? I'll take a break from my crochet. I ordered from Hobbies approximately 2 weeks ago. If you watched my vlogs, I think I mentioned it, that I ordered 2 big cakes of yarn from Hobbies. I'd never ordered from them before. I was really excited. It was like half acrylic, half superwash wool, and the colors are beautiful. So excited to get this yarn. And I have been like religiously checking the tracking, okay? I've been waiting for this yarn because I'm like, I can't wait to feel it. I can't wait to start a project with it. Like, it's gonna be so good. And the day it's supposed to arrive, I checked the tracking. And I checked the tracking at like 3:15 p.m. And when I saw what it said, they were unable to deliver my package because of an incomplete address. And they sent it back to whoever sent it to me from Denmark. It's my fault, okay? It's my fault. I forgot to put my apartment number, which I have never done that before. I have been living in an apartment, not necessarily this one. I've been living in an apartment for the past 6 years, okay? I'm used to having an apartment number. I'm used to know, like, anyways, so I call the post office because I'm like, well, maybe they just put it, you know, back in the, like, my local post office and they'll like send it back tomorrow morning or whatever. Like, I figured that they'd just like, you know, because they drive around with it in their USPS trucks, right? When they can't deliver it, they take it back to the post office, right? So I call my post office and they're like, yeah, sorry, it's already on its way back as of like 30 minutes ago, which they tried delivering it at 2:45. And I checked the tracking and called them about like 3:15, 3:20. So I don't even think the truck had returned back to the post office yet, because I'm pretty sure they update it as they go. And they're already like, sorry, it's gone. It's in Denmark, sorry. Guys, yeah, I'm sad. I'm really sad about it. And I don't know what to do. Like, do I contact Hobie and be like, hey, so I couldn't get my package? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I feel like I need to contact them and be like, hey, it got returned. Like, can I have a refund? Like, you're getting the yarn back. I didn't get it. It's gonna go back to you. Or maybe I can have them resend it with the correct address. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. If you guys have ever had experiencing like contacting customer help with Hobie, let me know, because I went on their website and I was looking for like an email to contact them and like write them an email and explain the situation, but they don't have like a customer service email. So I did find a phone number on there, so I'm gonna have to call them and see what I can do, because I really want that yarn, guys. I really want the yarn. Or maybe a refund. That was like $50 of yarn. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, that's what I've been dealing with. I hope your yarn buying has gone a little smoother than that, but I won't be making that mistake again. I will not be forgetting to put my apartment number anymore. Okay, someone said, Josie says once they receive it, they'll issue a refund and then you can reorder. Okay, that is what I will do. That is what I will do. Because I really want that yarn. Guys, it was beautiful. It was some beautiful yarn. Yeah, it was a little frustrating. But you know, it's fine. Things happen. I just gotta remember, like, I am still like very blessed to have a huge yarn stash. I've got plenty of yarn. I'm not hurting for it. Like, it's not the end of the world. But you know, yeah. I just ordered my first knitting for Olive and I'm stocking it like a hawk. I'm not sure what knitting for Olive is, but I like knitting. Guys, I'm actually, I'll tell you what I was gonna do with that yarn, or what I will do with it once I reorder it and get it, is I'm going to attempt to knit my first sweater. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna knit a sweater, which I'm really excited for, honestly. I feel like I've been knitting quite a bit lately and my skills are getting better, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for that, not gonna lie. But also a little nervous because I don't know. I'm like, crocheting comes naturally to me. Like, it makes sense in my brain. I can like mentally visualize like how to build up a piece, and like I don't need to follow patterns and I can just like make it. Where knitting is like, I don't know, my brain doesn't quite comprehend the knitting thing yet. Oh my gosh, Anna, I just read your comment about having carpal tunnel. I am so sorry. Like, that is honestly like a big fear of mine, being a crochet content creator, is getting some type of hand or wrist or arm injury because of like overuse. So I am trying my best to avoid that. But at the same time, like I need to get content out, you know? I do try to listen to my body. I do but yeah, that's kind of a fear of mine. But that is also why I exercise. I go to the gym. I stretch a lot. I love stretching, guys. Don't even get me started. I could talk about stretching for way too long. I like to stretch and just make sure that my limbs are okay, because I do not want to get an overuse injury. I'm not sure I can knit. I love crocheting. I feel like it would be cheating. You know what? I kind of felt the same way. And it was like, well, I don't want to divert my crocheting time to knitting. Like, I want to crochet with my time. And then, you know, what actually got me into knitting was my husband, which is funny because like, he has never really been like super interested in crochet. Like, he knows enough for me to like be able to talk to him about it, but like he doesn't do it, you know? And one day he was like, you know what, I want to learn how to knit. And I was like, okay, let's go get you some stuff. So he did learn how to knit. He knows how to knit and purl, and you know, he's not too bad. He's not too bad. Though he hasn't done it for a while. I think it was kind of like a passing little phase, but um when he started knitting, I was like, oh, that kind of looks fun. Like, I haven't knit since I was like 10, cuz I learned how to knit first. I learned how to knit when I was like 8 years old. My grandma taught me, and I just didn't pick up. But when he started knitting, I was like, cool, I need to knit, and I've really been enjoying it. Oh, Josie, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I developed carpal tunnel before I learned to crochet, but I also got help with it. Oh, that's good. It's good that you were able to get help. I was meant to have surgery 16 years ago, but I'm guessing I got pregnant and I was called up to the hospital. Then my son was diagnosed with severe autism, catering for him put surgery on hold. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, hopefully you can get, you know, the surgery that you need soon. Hopping on since I'm currently knitting a bee color work hat. Well, welcome. Once upon a stitch nook. We're just crocheting and chatting away. Exactly what the video title is, except it's me just rambling about literally anything. But maybe that's what makes it a good live stream, is I just like to talk. I don't know. Honestly, it's nice because it's like I can just sit here and chat with you guys, and I don't have to go and edit the footage later, because sometimes when I'm like filming like my vlogs, I'll just start rambling and like talking, and like I love talking, so I'll just sit here and talk forever. But I'm the one who has to go back and edit, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Kayla, just you know, sometimes I just talk too much. But you know, maybe I just needed an outlet, and maybe these live streams will be a good chatty outlet for me. Welcome, Maddie. Oh my gosh. Maddie is on my list of favorite crochet YouTubers right now. She's so cute. She makes really fun little vlogs. So if you guys like crochet YouTubers, yeah, you guys know this. I love watching crochet YouTube, but I watch Maddie a lot. And my girl, monochrome designs. Okay, I don't know if she's still in the chat, but she's been making videos lately, and I love her. She's so cute, and I am so excited for her channel to grow, and I have a feeling that she's gonna be a really good YouTuber. But so if you guys want to go check her out, her and Maddie, go check them out. They're They're really fun to watch. But yeah, we're crocheting along. I haven't noticed any more mistakes, so hopefully that one was our only mistake here. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Time to attach. I bought a whole bunch of this. Like, I have a whole bag. I probably bought more than I need, but I'd rather return it than run out, right? I just posted my first long form crochet video. Any advice when breaking into crochet YouTube? Yes, I think. Let me think. While I attempt to get a center pole here without making an absolute mess. Okay. Advice for breaking into crochet YouTube. Consistent posting, I'd say, and when you are posting consistently, you are making more content, right? Which means you are getting more practice editing your videos, you're getting more content being, or you're getting more experience being in front of a camera, you're getting more comfortable, and it just takes time. It takes time to get comfortable and, I don't know, understand like what makes good content and what doesn't. And I feel like editing plays a huge part, and I'm pretty lucky because I had a decent amount of editing experience before I started my YouTube channel, so I think that helped a lot. Not gonna lie, this isn't my first attempt on making a YouTube channel, but this is the one that's sticking, you guys. This is the one that's gonna stick. But I used to make content for my painting and my art account, so I did have some prior experience. But yeah, you learn things as you go. So I feel like once you are dedicated to being consistent, like every time you upload, each video you make, it's gonna get better and better, and you're gonna grow your following, and it's just honestly just a really cool journey to be on. So stick with it. I started watching Stitch by Stitch Crochet from your mention of her on your blog. Awesome. She is a fun YouTuber to watch. I was actually watching her newest vlog before I started the live, and it's fun to watch. Also, Maddie, I am so excited for your Twilight sweater. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, the first I saw was on your TikTok, and it had the Twilight hoa 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 music, and I was like, oh no, I can't wait. I can't wait. I might have to rewatch Twilight this year, you guys. I'm a lover and a hater, if that makes sense. I love Twilight, but also like it can be a little cringe sometimes, but like I enjoy it. What are your guys' thoughts on the Twilight movies and books? I haven't read the books. I fully admit I have not read the books. I have only watched the movies, but I grew up watching the movies. Like, they started coming out when I was about in middle school, and my mom really liked them, so me and her would go to the movie theater and we'd watch each of the new movies as they came out. So I guess I am a Twilight supporter. Don't judge me too hard. I want to try a crochet channel to hold myself accountable on getting things done. Honestly, yes. It has helped me a lot being more just accountable and, I guess, disciplined with my crochet. But I will warn you, like, if you get into like being a crochet YouTuber, I feel like you have less time to crochet, which makes sense because it's like I spend more time, not more time than crochet, but I do spend more time of my like days and weeks like editing and like just planning and scheduling, and like unlike before where I was like, oh, I have this great idea for a crochet project, I'm just gonna go grab the yarn and start right now. It's like, okay, well, I've got all these other plans of things I need to do and videos to get out, and like I guess just like balancing my schedule. And even if I was wanting to be kind of like impromptu and like start a project, I'm like, well, maybe I should film it for a vlog, and then if I film it I should do an intro, and if I do an intro I gotta schedule it into my schedule. So it's like I do feel like I get less crocheting done, but the crocheting but the crocheting I do get done, I feel like is more, what's the word? Not particular. Thoughtful, thought out, purposeful. It's more purposeful crochet, I think, which honestly I think I like, because the whole idea of crochet is it's like, it's slow fashion, it should be thought out, it should be purposeful. I want it to be something that I use or someone else will use, and it's like the best quality that I can make. So I do like that my crocheting has become a little bit more purposeful. When you want to cringe, it's so good. I agree. Honestly, it's like one of those movies that you like, I don't know. I don't know any other examples that are like cringy movies like that. But it's good. It's good. Your art is amazing. I got the octopus print and it's gorgeous. Yes, I thrifted a frame and I'm gonna paint it and add sand and shells to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have to send me a picture when it's done. I want to see it so bad. Honestly, I was so excited when you guys said that you were interested in the Octopodia prints, because, well, for one, I put a lot of time painting the original Octopodia, and during the time I was painting it, I was unemployed, but I considered myself a full-time artist, okay? That it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. But I was a full-time artist at the time, and I was trying to kind of grow my art platform, which I have an art Instagram account that I don't post on anymore. But I was trying to grow my art account, so I was like making all of this like social media content, and I made these prints, and I made stickers too, which I only have one. I think I only have one of the stickers left, but I never sold. That's not true. I think I sold one or two of the prints, but I had a whole bunch left over, and they didn't sell very well. So when you guys said you wanted to get one, like, my heart, guys, like, that I feel like that just means a lot to me, that you enjoy my art and you wanted a piece of it in your own home. So that's really cool. I watched it twice in 2 days. I love the movie so much. I started the color work on the front panel today, and I think it's turning out well so far. That's super exciting. Now, when you say you watch it twice in 2 days, are you talking about all of the movies or just the first one in 2 days? Because if you're watching all the movies twice in 2 days, that's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Tess. I'm glad you enjoy. I was thinking about it, and I want to incorporate some painting into my my crochet videos. I don't know if I want to do like one dedicated video every once in a great while of me doing a painting, or if I just want to throw in like little painting montages like in my cozy vlogs. I feel like that's probably the best option, but I want to get back into painting because I haven't really done much like at all lately. The last one I did is of my parrots, which it's over on this wall. I don't really want to move my camera, but I'll show you guys in a future vlog of my parrots. Bye, Michaela. Thank you for stopping by. I look forward to catching you on your next vlog. Just the first one. Okay, good. I agree. The first one does hit different. I think the first one is my favorite of all of the movies, honestly. I feel like for whatever reason, like the quality of them just goes like downhill. Though I will say that for whatever reason, like, I don't know why, but the first movie has this like blue tint to the whole movie. Like it's all a little bit blue. And I think they did that on purpose, but it's interesting because they don't keep that in the other movies. You could do a live paint and sip where everyone could paint with you. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Let's do it. That could actually be a lot of fun, you guys. However, when it comes to painting, I feel like I'm less chatty because I get really focused. Like I have this like perfectionist thing where like I don't know. I don't know if I would be as chatty, but maybe that would be a vibe, you know? We could get some like chill music in the back and we can just hang out with less Kayla rambles. I'm about finished reading A Core of Thorns and Roses. Oh my gosh! What, like, seriously? the last like fourth of the book, it's like, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, but the second book, the second and third books are my favorite. Okay, I need to like, I could just like crochet the sleeve until it's like 10 feet long, so I need to make sure that I'm not like making it way too big and like pulling out stitches and okay. I need to count. Oof, I don't want to count. Yeah, I agree. Once Upon a Stitch Nook, it does take more focus, so it wouldn't be as chatty, but it could still be fun. Like, I mean, I could still talk a little bit, but it wouldn't be like today's vlog live stream. I've been working on a plus size raglan. I'm not sure if I'm joining each row correctly. I've been making in double crochet. Will you be doing a tutorial on your raglan? Yes, I am doing. I plan on doing a tutorial, and it'll probably come out in October. Hopefully October. It might be pushed to November, but I'm hoping October because I wanted to get it out before it starts getting too cold outside. I feel like October is a good time. But I also have a pattern test that I need to start, and I think that takes a little bit more priority because there is an actual due date on that. So hopefully soon, but I will be doing a tutorial on the raglan, but it's going to be the V-stitch raglan that I've been working on because I think it's cute. I love the color changes. Like it gives us, that's the backside. It gives us like wavy effect, and I like how it's turning out. But hello, the Hook Nook. Welcome. Counting is my nemesis. Yes, I agree, and I really don't want to do it right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The first sleeve was easy because it was like I'd put it on and kind of measure it, and now the second sleeve was like I gotta actually like make it match. I don't know the easiest way to do this. I think I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it for now, see where we are at. Oh, we're getting like, I can't even see it. We're getting close. We might actually finish the sleeve on this live if I can buckle down and get some work done. Okay, I'm not even gonna count. I'm just gonna match up my stitches with the other one because counting requires too much brain power. And I'm not good at counting anyways. Okay. The focused silence. Can you guys hear it? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to do 7 more rows of double crochet, but 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to do 3 more rows of regular V-stitch, and then I need to do 4 rows with an increase, with a decrease, and then I'm gonna do the cuff. Kimberly Potter, welcome. I finished counting. I'm back. My focus is back with you guys. I'm sorry. How long? Yeah, we've been about an hour. We've been hanging out. We've been chatting. We've been spilling the tea and drinking the tea and crocheting away. It's a good afternoon to hang out and crochet, if you ask me. Honestly, this live is going better than I expected. You guys are awesome. You guys are keeping it lively. You know what I'm saying? You guys are keeping me awake and keeping the awkward silence away. I was so worried. I was like, what if no one shows up? What am I supposed to do? Do I just sit here and talk to myself? Like what am I gonna do? But you guys have been awesome, keeping the chat awake. You know what I'm saying? All right. I gotta make sure I don't do too many rows. I said 3. We're gonna do three more rows on this sleeve. Good vibes. Yes, yes, that is what we're going for. We're going for hanging out, chill, cozy vibes. And I feel bad that I didn't upload today. I know that's silly because it's like, I don't know. I like sticking to my upload schedule. So when I didn't like bunker down and edit a video this morning to post, I was like, I felt like I'm slacking, but this makes me feel better because I get to talk to you guys. Honestly, I get to talk to you guys more like this than I do just posting a regular video. So I'm having fun. The Crochet Yarn Club, absolutely. That's the vibe we're going for, is Crochet Yarn Club. Let me know how your projects are going too. Y'all told me what you were working on, but like, how's it going? You know, like what's up? What yarn are you using? What stitch are you using? Are you having issues? Things going great? Did you have to frog it all during this live, like me? Let me know. I need to drink my tea because it's gonna get cold, and honestly, cold herbal tea just ain't the vibe. I'm finishing running on my hat. I think that's supposed to be ribbing, but the ribbing on your hat. Frogging a tiny bit right now. Oh no. Hopefully it's not too much. Frogging always just breaks my heart a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a bittersweet thing, because it's like, yes, I want my project to be good and I want to fix it, but a little bittersweet. Thanks for hanging out. Time for sleep here. Good night. Hopefully see you again. Good night, Glitter Sparks? Glitter Sparks. Thank you for joining us. Sleep well. I did have to frog a little bit, but I'm joining the top side to the underside of the tentacles right now. Nice. So, ooh, my yarn just fell off my couch. I was like, what the heck was that? So you're working on anchor. So if I remember correctly, you are sewing the bottom side on? I don't remember if that's... I'm pretty sure you sew it on. I literally done none since I said what I was working on. Oops. I'm sorry if I'm distracting you with my silliness. My cardigan is looking good. It's a commissioned piece. Nice. I love making sweaters. I think it's my favorite thing to crochet. I am right there with you. I love wearables in general. So I like shirts and tops and sweaters and cardigans and stuff like that. I really want to make a crochet skirt. Well, I'm going to move you guys just a little bit so you can see a little more of what I'm working on. I really want to make a crochet skirt, like, if you guys watch EcoShoon, I think that's how you say her YouTube name, but she makes just beautiful aesthetic, just so great. Her videos are great, but she made this really cute, like earthy green maxi skirt out of crochet, and like I want to make that so bad. I want to make it so bad. Anyone know why it's called frogging? Because you have to rip it. It makes me a little sad, but it is funny. It is funny. How many? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it was just one. I can't even count to 3, you guys. I can't even count to 3. Okay. Okay, I'm currently working on cat blankets for the local cat home. Aw, it's getting late here, and I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I should get to bed. Well, that is so sweet that you were working on kitty blankets. That's really cute. But I'm glad you got to stop by and say hi. That warms my heart. I love cats, you guys. If I could have any pet in the world, it would be a cat. I am a cat person. I have a painting of a tiger on my wall. I love cats, even big kitties. But unfortunately my husband is allergic to cats, so no kitties for Kayla. Maybe one day I can have an outdoors cat, but that makes me sad too. Guys, I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. That right there. I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Oh, it's not too far back. Okay. It's not that bad. The last time was worse. Since I have learned the basics of raglan, I have been frogging all my jumpers I have made this year and turning them into raglans. I like the fit of the raglan. I also like the fit of the raglan, and one of the things I like so much about raglan sweaters is that they're made to measure. So maybe it's not so great if you're making it for somebody else, but if you're making it for yourself and you can like try it on as you're making it, I feel like it just makes such a huge difference. And you can like play around with like where you do your increases on like the front and the back with the arms. So it's like if you have like broader shoulders or want like a different fit, you can kind of play around with like stitch placement. And yeah, I like raglans a lot. I've been looking for a pattern to make a bralette. I haven't found one I like yet. I'm thinking of making up a pattern. Check out, I know Passionate Kelsey has a lot of like the bralette top patterns. I've done a couple of them and I like those. But honestly, I think you could do it. I think you could make one up and it'd be really cute. And they have tutorials on YouTube for just the cup part of the bralette, and you could like add on like mesh or straps or whatever you want around it, I guess, if that makes sense. But oh guys, I'm gonna have to count this again. I just get too distracted. You made me reflect on how there is many dark humor puns or jokes in knitting and crocheting. Oh my gosh, I am in a Facebook group and it's I can't remember what it's called. But it's basically like dark humor crochet or knitting, fiber arts stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but it's funny. I like the way the raglan fit on me, and I can add and decrease for my plus size body and shape. And they make you look more slimming. Yes, like I said, I like the made to measure aspect of it, where it's like you don't have to follow like a small, medium, large, extra large like sizing chart. You can just make what works for you. And I like doing like you can do like decreases or increases on the sides. You can do it on the top. Like it works really well. Yes, Passionate Kelsey has lots of different types of tops and patterns, and she has tutorials, like free tutorials for a lot of her stuff on her YouTube, which is nice too. What? Okay, I hate this. I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but it's because the other end went through the center and is like, oh my gosh, like merging with my center pole. So I have to like pry them apart. This is why I like cakes, you guys. I really like cakes. But when it's like small skeins like this, I'll use the skein, but I feel like cakes are superior in my opinion. I'm loving that raglan you're making. I want to make one so bad now. Okay, there will be a tutorial here. There will be a tutorial, I promise. It might not be out till October because I have to make like a whole new sweater for the tutorial. But I think the one that I'm making for the tutorial won't take as long. So hopefully it won't take me forever to make that video, because I won't be changing colors every row, which, okay, I'm going to show you guys. So this is my raglan, right? And I change color. The backside's not as nice. I change colors every row, so that takes extra time. And then I have to like, I don't weave in the ends, but I crochet in the ends, which takes a little extra time. And for some reason, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like pick random colors and like put them together. They're not random colors. What I'm trying to say is I had big cakes that were multicolored and I separated them into individual colors. And then I was like, I'm going to randomly put them in different orders. And it was looking really nice. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to keep up with that. But for some reason it's so stressful because it's like, well, I don't want, you know, too many colors of them too close together, and I want them like evenly spaced out, but I only have, you know, a certain amount of yarn, so I want to make sure that I'm using it all, but like some colors I have more of, so it's like, oh my gosh, it's honestly been a little bit stressful, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done soon, hopefully. Started a corner to corner granny in mandala ombre tranquil. Should it be a poncho or a shawl or blanket? I have 6 balls. I'm trying to think of how big the mandala ombre. I bought some. That's I'm using the mandala ombre for the tutorial of the raglan that I'm going to be doing. 6 balls. You could probably make like a little lap blanket. It would be really cute, or like a shawl. Fun fact, I live 45 minutes away from where Passionate Kelsey lives, and I frequently visit her town, but I've never seen her. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I just did a scrappy pattern, and that stress was real. Okay. Gotta have the most aesthetic color possible. Yes. Yes, you understand. You understand. It is stressful, and I don't know why. It's like, oh, random colors should be easy, right? Wrong. Okay, my brain likes to make it so much more challenging, and I don't know why. But yeah, yeah. Update, switching colors. Woohoo! I'm really glad that I'm not switching colors right now. I was gonna work on my raglan sweater, but I was like, if I have to switch colors and think about what colors I'm switching throughout this whole live, like, I'm gonna be so stressed. You need to stalk the local Thai places to find her. Yeah, or the local Joanne. I feel like those are the places. But I think she does a lot of her, I think she just orders a lot of her yarn. Oh, fun news, you guys. Not that it matters to you, but it's fun for me. I was in Joanne the other day and I overheard the person at the checkout talking to the customer who was in front of me. I was in line. I was in line and I overheard them talking, and he was saying like, oh yeah, we're not really going to get a whole lot of new stock in until next year because we're moving locations. And that makes me really, really happy because like the Joanne in my town, first of all, has been there for like forever, okay? It's not a new building, and it has been in the same location since like I could remember, probably since I was like 5. Like it's been there a long time, like 20 years probably. And it's a really small building, and it's like dark, and like it feels like a dungeon in there. It's like the best way to describe it is it's like the Joanne dungeon, and they never have the new yarn, okay? All they have is like they've got their the big twist acrylic, they have the Burnett blanket, and they have like the Lily Sugar and Cream. It wasn't until recently that they even started selling the Casey yarn, and it's like I've had to order everything online. So the fact that they're changing locations is really good news because I'm hoping that they're in a bigger place and hopefully they'll get the newer stock. Because I remember I went and visited, we went out of state for a baseball game, and we went and visited the local Joanne, and it was huge. It was huge, and there was so much yarn, and I was a little jealous because I want that selection near me. So hopefully soon I'll get a bigger Joanne and I can find more stuff. Hello from the UK. Welcome, welcome. Do you prefer the no hassle of ordering online or shopping in person and feeling the yarn? Ooh. Ooh. Well, like I said, my Joanne didn't have a lot of option, but I definitely prefer shopping in person if they have like a good stock, like good options and like all of the yarn that they're supposed to have. But I do order a lot online. I feel like I get better coupons when I purchase online. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, I'd say 50-50. That's the one thing about ordering from Hobie that I was kind of worried about, because it's like, when I order something on the Joann website, like chances are I've seen it at some point in the store and I know what I'm ordering. But the Hobie website kind of makes me nervous because it's like, I don't know what I'm getting, you know? One of her vlogs, I saw her and Caesar eat at a ramen place my husband and I like to go to. That's pretty cool, honestly, not gonna lie. Like, she to me is like celebrity status of the yarn community. Like, she's a celebrity. And I watch every single one of her videos. Every single one. Every single one. Yeah, I'm not kidding. She was one of the YouTubers who inspired me to do the yarn crochet vlogging thing. And you know, since then I feel like I've adapted my own little style, do my own little cozy vlogs, and, you know, have my own thing going. But I was definitely inspired by her, and I was like, okay, so I remember I was sitting there, and I wasn't working at the time, and I was like, I want her job. Like, I want that job. I mean, I don't want her job, but I want to work the same job, you know? Like, I want to be a crochet content creator. I want to be on YouTube. I want to have a little crochet community. I want to have friends I can talk to, and I just want to sit home and crochet. So here I am doing the thing. You know, it's working pretty well for me so far. I'm not complaining. But yeah, she's a huge influence for me for sure. I spend less when I order online. Oh, I can't agree with you there. I spend more when I order online, but a lot of the times it's because they get me with the shipping, or it's like, oh, if you spend $50, you get free shipping. And I have like $30 worth of stuff in my cart, but shipping's gonna be an extra $8, and I'm like, well, I can spend 38 and get, I could spend 38 and get, you know, just the yarn that I need, or I could spend 50 and not have, and get 20 extra dollars worth of yarn and not have to pay shipping. So they get me. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They always get me with that. I'm really lucky. I get 80% of my yarn from the Goodwill. I love thrifting yarn, but I will say, like, my local Goodwill, like, never has yarn. But there is a local thrift store. It's called the DI, and it's the Deseret Industries. It's Mormon operated. The LDS church has these stores, but they often have yarn. So that's where I go. That's the thrift store that I go to that has the yarn. So I do like thrifting some yarn. But at the same time, I don't like selling stuff that I make with thrifted yarn, just because, like, I don't know where it's been, you know? Like, I don't care if it's my stuff, but it's like, I want to, if I'm selling something on my Etsy, like, I want it to be brand new materials. So that's my thoughts. I feel really guilty about buying in person because I can see the amount I'm getting. That being said, I agree, ordering any new yarn online brings its own nerves because you don't know how it is. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't really feel guilty buying yarn in person because it's like, it's a business expense. It's my excuse for everything now. It's like, it's for the business. It's fine. But even when I didn't have a business, I was still finding ways to justify my yarn buying. So it's nothing new. Okay, I definitely forgot what row I was on and how many I did. So I need to, like, reorient myself. Because like I said, I will just make this sleeve way too long if I just keep chatting. This probably isn't the most exact way to measure up your sleeves. I'm literally just lining them up and trying to, like, kind of count my stitches here. But we will make it. Okay, okay. Guys, I did it. It's literally the exact number I needed. Wow, that was nice. That was neat. I like that. Have you ever thought about making sourdough starter kits, or have you already and selling selling? I haven't really thought about it. I don't really, like I said earlier in the stream, I don't really want to monopolize my sourdough just because it's a hobby for me and something that I enjoy doing for myself and like being able to gift like bread to my family. And I've already monopolized one of my monetized. Oh goodness. I've already monetized one of my hobbies. So I think I need one hobby that's a little more sacred. But I'm not opposed to like showing more of my baking in my videos, like just as a hobby. I was thinking about for a while there, like, well, what if I ever do like a market, maybe I would sell some like sourdough loaves at like a farmer's market. Would be kind of cool. But I'm not sure if you need like a food selling permit at farmers markets to like sell sourdough. So that's something I would have to look into, but could be kind of cool. All right, so I am doing a decrease row with 2 decreases, and then I'm doing a regular row, and I'm doing that twice. And then I've got 1 more row, and then I can do the cuffs. I'm gonna try to finish this sleeve while on here because that would be really nifty. I would enjoy that. I'm serious. This sweater has been like haunting me for the past couple months because it's like I know I've been needing to get it done and I haven't gotten it done. So here we are. Ugh. What time is it for you guys? Like where are y'all at? What? Because right now for me it's 3:22, so it's like mid-afternoon, I'd say. I need to go feed the dogs and start dinner. Love the live. Have a good night. Bye, Teresa. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good time hanging out with us. 10:20 in the UK. 4:23, 2:23. Okay, so we've got a nice little range here. Yep, there's that 6:50. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you wake up that early. My body doesn't. 5:23. Okay. I'm guessing that's PM. But yeah, the 6:50 a.m. You got it figured out. I would consider myself a morning person. But 6:50, it's a little early for me. My body like naturally wakes up at like 7:20 every morning. Every morning. Never 7:10, never 7:45, 7:20. I don't know why. So we got a range of all types of people in this chat from all over. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you ask me. I'm like really focused. Crocheting away. All right, I've run out of things to talk about. So it's time for our Q&A, guys, because I don't want the awkward silence. So if you guys got any questions for me, it can be crochet or personal or literally anything. It could be the silliest questions. I don't care. But if there's no questions, it's gonna get awkward silence, so I really don't want to do that. Wait till the kitties come along and you'll be up early. Yeah. I'll enjoy it while it lasts. It's just me and the dog and my husband, but he goes to work. He works at 8 a.m. So that's probably why I wake up at 7:20, because that's about the time he wakes up. That would make sense. And he goes to work. Millennial, Gen X, or Z in the chat. What animal would you be? Ooh. What animal do I want to be, or what animal would I actually be? I feel like those are two very different questions. I think I'm Gen Z. I honestly, those confuse me. I was born in January of 2000. I'm 24 years old. So I think that makes me Gen Z or Gen X. I don't know how that works. Someone explain. My husband just texted me and said he enjoyed the live stream. That's cute. Will you do any big projects like the blanket at the cabin? Loved seeing the progress. Yes, and I am actually working. I started a big project last week, and I was kind of like confused of like, I don't know how to like work my upload schedule to fit big projects, but also still be uploading twice a week, because the big projects take longer than 4 days, or 3 or 4 days, and that's kind of like what my videos are right now. Is they take about 3 days to film, because it's just like couple day vlogs. So if I have projects that take, a week or more, I can't upload twice a week. So I'm trying to figure out ways to like still work on big projects, but like also be consistent with my YouTube upload, which is one of the reasons why I'm trying out live streaming, because I'm seeing if like today where I didn't upload a video, if I could live stream for a couple hours and hang out with you guys, and then do my big upload on Friday or whatever. But I don't know. I'm still working through that, but I did start a big project and I am pretty excited about it. My mom goes to work at 5:50 and he wakes me up when he leaves. Yeah, so my husband used to have to be at work at 7 or 6. 7. I think it was 7. He never woke me up when he left at that time. Like, I slept right through him going to work. I like would vaguely remember him saying goodbye to me in the morning and like giving me a kiss before he left. Like, that's I vaguely remember it and go right back to sleep. But if you upload your live when you're done, it's still upload. Yes, you're correct. It is still an upload, and I do plan on leaving the lives up on my channel, because it's like, why not? Like, it's content. It should be up on the channel. So yeah, I probably will leave the lives up, but it's still not like, I don't know if I'd consider like a upload. I mean, it is, but it's not like one of my videos, like an edited, produced video. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes. We're trying out new things. Okay, we're not afraid to try new things here. Big project vlog in parts would be a great way to do that with a little stress. And that's what I was thinking too, is like work, and that's what I've been doing with like this project. Like, you guys have seen this from the beginning stages to now, which is kind of fun, because it's like you guys get to see these projects grow, but at the same time, I love like me personally, when I'm watching other like crochet YouTubers, I love watching a project start to finish. Like, I think that is something really satisfying, and like, it just makes good content. So I think I'm gonna kind of aim towards making like bigger projects in like singular videos, but still doing like vlogs and things between. I don't know. I think that's kind of the plan. Okay. I have one more decrease row. I'm like really trying to like keep myself on this right now. Any hints on the big project? Okay, if you follow me on Instagram, I have posted a couple of pictures, not on my story. I've posted a couple of pictures on my story because, well, I like the story because it's, it goes away, so it's not like incriminating evidence to my project. Not that it's incriminating, but I posted a couple of pictures on my story, and it was going to be a crochet project, but it's kind of turning into a knitting project. There's your hint. So it's gonna take even longer now because I decided to knit it for whatever reason, but I'm really excited. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm really excited for it to come out, and I have been enjoying working on it too. It's just gonna take a while. I feel like, oh, I like the feel when coming to watch videos, being like dropping by friends and seeing how's the progress going. I do like that too. I do. I admit. I do like that feeling as well. What is going on here, guys? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. This probably isn't the best part of the project to be working on right now, but we're powering through this. I do like that too, and I actually really liked doing the weekend whip video that I did this last weekend. I thought that was a lot of fun because like on weekends I want to be chill and relax and like hang out and do things that I enjoy doing, because like yes, like crocheting is like a big part of my life, but it's important to like do other Kayla things. But it was fun to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna work on these projects with you guys, but I'm also gonna go do things that I enjoy doing and taking you with me on that too. But I can like show you guys like what I'm working on, like whips, and without like the pressure of like needing to finish them right then and there. That was kind of nice. Hello from Virginia. I found your channel from your star blanket video. I love the chill, real vibes your videos have. Ah, thank you, thank you. Welcome. I've always wanted to visit Virginia. I don't know why, but it's always been like on my radar. And it's like on the complete opposite side of the country from where I live in Idaho. But I will be going to Virginia one day. I don't know. I don't even know like what's cool in Virginia, but I want to go. Yeah, the star blanket video got a lot of views, and I feel like I brought in quite a few new folks. So if you're here from that, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I was actually probably one of my favorite videos to make, except for at the end, like I was so done with that project at that point. I was like, I don't want to ever look at this ever again. Introvert or extrovert or in between? I feel like it really depends. Honestly, I feel like on most days I would say introverted, which is probably why I like being a crochet content creator, because I work from home. I don't have to go anywhere or be around anybody, but I still like, I guess, but I don't know, it's hard because I love talking. I love talking and chatting and all of that, but all at the same time, like my social battery will drain so fast, and when it's gone, like it's gone, and I just like, I need to go home. I think I prefer introverted activities more. I think I'm more inclined to be a little bit more introverted and just kind of do my own thing. But I still like going out and being around people and hanging out with friends, especially if it's doing something that I like doing, like crocheting. Like I could go and hang out at my friend's house and be there all day if we're just crocheting and hanging out. Like that doesn't bother me. But things that require a lot of energy, I feel like just drain me very quickly. Okay, I need to measure this up and make sure we're still doing good. Wow, I've got a lot. Okay, see this stitch marker? That's how much we got done. I started here. We're doing pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm so glad I discovered crochet videos on YouTube. I've learned so much. I have so much yarn. I went a bit crazy buying yarns. Crochet's got me through some hard times. It's my go-to switch off at the end of the day when I don't want to think about it. Next month, I'm building my own crochet room. That is super exciting. And I definitely relate to you on that. Crocheting has got me through just some difficult times in my life. And I haven't even been crocheting that long. It'll be 2 years this month, actually, that I've been crocheting. So I haven't even been crocheting that long. But I do really like crocheting. I feel like it's helped me a lot with my social anxiety, which sounds weird, but I feel like, well, when it comes to me being an extrovert or an introvert, I feel like I have a lot more social energy if I have access to my current crochet project. Like I take my crochet everywhere, you guys. Like I've got no shame. Like, I will take it everywhere I go. I've always got a project bag. And even if it's just like a small little project, just something for me to focus on other than like social conversation. It's just nice. It makes me feel better. But I suffer from chronic anxiety, like generalized chronic anxiety, and crocheting has helped me so much. Just kind of get out of my own head and have something to focus on. So I definitely understand you there. Great for mental health. Yes, I agree. I agree. Like I've been dealing with like my anxiety since I was 16. So that's 8 years that I've dealt with this, but I've only been crocheting for 2 years and it has helped tremendously. Like it's like crazy almost how much it's helped. Totally agree that I can do socializing if I have my crocheting. Yes. Yes. Like I said, I have no shame. I take it anywhere I go. I take it in the car, family road trips, restaurants, whatever. The only place I have not taken my crochet is church because I feel like I don't know. I've got other focuses when I'm in church, but pretty much anywhere else I will take my crochet. Okay, I've got one more row of this and then I switch to half double crochets for one row and then I switch to the cuff, which is pretty exciting, you guys. I've gotten a lot done. I hope you guys have gotten a lot done. Keeping busy over there. How's it going? How are you guys doing on your projects? Love you, sweetie. Been lurking because I'm busy running errands, but I'm here for you. Ah, hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. People at my church know me for crocheting at church. I've explained I listen better that way, and I'm always in the back so I'm not distracting. You know what? I totally understand. See, I've never crocheted in church, but I always bring a sketchbook into church. Like, I need to be taking notes or like doodling. I focus so much better if I have something to do, which some people don't understand. Like, they don't get like, oh, if you're doing something, you're not listening. And like, I'm the exact opposite. If I'm not doing anything, my mind is 100 miles away and I'm thinking about who knows what, you know? So I get it. I get it. But also at the same time, crocheting is kind of my work now. So I don't feel like I need to bring my work into a place of worship. But I'm not judging you for if you do. I'm not judging you. I think it's great, honestly. What is your church, if I may ask? I am a member at a Reformed church, which is just a Christian denomination. They just teach out of the Bible. Very, very simple. But I really like it. It's a really great community. It's really close to where I live. And I volunteer Sunday mornings and I am a small groups leader for middle school girls, which I'm so excited because that starts next Sunday, you guys. I love hanging out with them. They're so cool and it warmed my heart. I gotta do my row. I got to do a row and my finger started burning. So I'm going to make another coffee and get ready for my nail client. Fingers are burning. That doesn't sound good. Is it like finger joint pain? Currently moving live stitches over to a different set of knitting needles for the first time. Good luck. Good luck. I've never done that. Yeah. That's scary. That's scary. Okay, I think think we're done with this row. This is requiring a lot of focus right now. It's part of the carpal tunnel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll take a break, rest up. Like my focus face, guys. I'm just like, oh gosh. Another reason I'm glad I don't have to edit this. I'll probably make a lot of silly faces in this live stream, but I guess it makes for good entertainment, right? All right, we're doing our half double crochet rows. Do you make your Christmas presents? Yes, I do, and a couple reasons. For one, I have the skills to make something homemade, which I think is cool. I don't know if everyone else thinks it's cool, but I think it's cool. And I'm broke. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't have, you know, money to buy nice gifts. So I'm like, well, I can make nice gifts. And crochet isn't affordable to a lot of people because crochet can be pretty expensive, but I have yarn and I have time and I have the skill. So I do enjoy making Christmas presents, and I will probably do a vlog at some point when it gets closer of making some Christmas gifts. I think that would be fun. Maybe make a little list of the things I want to make, and I don't think any of them are going to be big projects because I have a pretty big family, so it'd probably be like hats and scarves and things like that. But have you ever made a sun hat? No, I haven't. I think the closest thing I've made to a sun hat was just like a bucket hat, which I did enjoy the bucket hat. I think it turned out pretty cute, but I haven't really. Honestly, I just really like beanies. I like winter hats. I haven't really found a lot of crochet like summer hats that I really like. Though I will say EcoShoon, again, this YouTuber that I watch, she does crochet and knitting stuff. She uploaded today a video of 3 different like fall hats, and she does this little fox ear, like ear warmer, has little fox ears, and it is so stinking cute. I don't even know where I would wear that to, but I really want to make one. Ever since my mom passed away, I haven't been able to stop. My brain won't let me. I feel like the grief triggered ADD or OCD behaviors. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, grief is hard. It's hard. Hang in there. I'm praying for you. I hope things get better. But I'm very blessed to have both my parents are still alive, and my grandparents on my dad's side, I still have them around too, and that I try to make an effort to see them regularly and spend time with them because I know they won't be around forever, and that's a hard thing, yeah, to think about. Have to go to work now. Keep up the good work, Kayla. Maddie, thank you for stopping by. I will see you in your next vlog. Enjoy work. Guys, satisfying feeling. Okay, so now we have to make the little cuff ribbing to match the other side. Okay, and then we'll be done with the sleeves. So I'm switching to a slightly smaller hook and the lighter color yarn. All right. Guys, we've been live for almost like 2 hours. That's pretty cool. I'm probably just gonna finish this cuff and then call it a day. So we'll hang out for a little while longer. What do you tend to watch when crocheting? Shows, YouTube, podcasts. Okay. Now time for a rabbit hole. I've got a whole lot of conversation for you. I feel like YouTube is my first go-to. I always open YouTube, like when I sit down to crochet, I always check YouTube first. And I have, you know, like a bunch of people I'm subscribed to, like crocheters and crafty people, and a couple different like commentary YouTubers that I watch pretty regularly. And then once I exhaust that and I have no more videos that are interesting to me, I typically move to my audiobook 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, if I don't count, I will mess it up. But I have really been enjoying audiobooks lately. Like, I don't know. I love that you can like get the story of a book and be able to do other stuff at the same time. Like, I don't know, it's just really cool because it's like I listen to my audiobooks more than like just crocheting too. Like if I'm doing the dishes, I will turn on an audiobook if I'm going for a walk, or if I'm, you know, I like to listen to my audiobook at my ceramics class, like anywhere I go. I just think audiobooks are really cool. And I know a lot of people have a hard time like listening to audiobooks because it's like, well, the narrator's weird and you don't get 100% of the story because your mind wanders. And I don't know, I think I've gotten kind of over that and just accepted, like, yes, I'm not going to get 100% of the story, but I get enough where it's still enjoyable to me. And I've been listening to some real good books lately, you guys. I started Throne of Glass. So the last series I finished was A Court of Thorns and Roses, and this series, A Throne of Glass, is by the same author, and I already love it. Like, I'm already obsessed. So I'm excited to keep listening to that. My go-to ribbing. So I really dislike slip stitch ribbing because it just it's painful. Like, maybe not actually painful, but like it doesn't flow easy. It takes forever. It's just frustrating. So I do single crochet back loop only ribbing, and I just rib right onto what I'm working on. So here's the cuff of my sleeve, and then I attached my yarn in a new color, and I chained 9 because I want 8 stitches, and then I'll just single crochet back loop only all the way around. And when I get down to like this part, I'll slip stitch into the next 2 rows, or the next 2 stitches, and then I'll turn and keep working back up and down. And I kind of go around like that until I get all the way to the end. I like to follow along sometimes when I read. Oh, like listen to your audiobook and read the book at the same time? I haven't tried that, but I feel like I would enjoy that. But I feel like I read faster than the audiobook like narrators, which is probably for the best, because if the narrators read faster, I'd get even less of the story. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that, because I do have like the Court of Thorns and Roses. Like, I have the physical books and I have audiobooks available, so I'm gonna have to try that, because I do want to reread them again already, because they're just that good. They're just that good, you guys. Ooh, gotta like stretch the arms a little. Okay, look, we're making progress already. But as for like podcasts or TV shows, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts. I haven't really found any that like have really captured my attention. Like, I've tried a couple different ones, but I don't know. They don't. Sometimes they're interesting, but I don't know. And I don't pay for any like streaming services like Netflix or anything. So I don't really watch a lot of TV shows. Every once in a while, like like when the new Bridgerton season came out, like I paid for Netflix for those 2 months because I really just wanted to watch the new season. And if I haven't paid for it, I'll probably find something to watch, but I don't watch a lot of TV shows. There's a couple that I follow and I still watch, but I enjoy watching movies. Not even like new movies. I like watching my comfort movies if I'm gonna crochet. Like, I was thinking it would be really fun to do like a weekend vlog and just like hang out and marathon like Ghibli Studio movies or something. Like, that would be a lot of fun. And work on cozy projects or something. Okay, have you guys seen the Ghibli Studios movies like My Neighbor Totoro, or Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Ponyo? Like, I love those movies, guys, and the soundtracks, oh my goodness. Mayo Hizaki, I think, is the guy who does the movies, and the music for these shows are so good. Top 3 movies. Ooh, okay. That's hard. Not in order. Not in order. Inside Out 2. Okay, that one has my heart from this year. Inside Out 2, La La Land, and Ratatouille. The last two, just because the soundtracks are so good. I don't know why, but like this last month, I have been obsessed with the Ratatouille soundtrack and the La La Land soundtrack, and I have them downloaded on my Spotify, and I'll just listen to them all the way through, just all the soundtracks. Like, it's so good. I'm a sucker for good music, though. I am a sucker for good music. I check YouTube, then go to watch my shows. I always go back to Supernatural. But at the moment, and watching while listening to Castle. I'm not sure what that is. I loved Supernatural when I was in high school. Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. I was one of those kids in high school. No shame, okay? I loved those shows. I haven't seen Supernatural in so long though. Favorite Ghibli movie? I can't have a favorite. Grave of the Fireflies. If you haven't seen that and you watch it, prepare for your heart to hurt, guys. That movie hurts, but it's a really good one that isn't as popular. And probably Spirited Away. The first Ghibli Studio movie I ever watched was The Cat Returns, and that one definitely has a special place in my heart. I remember going over to my best friend's house in elementary school, and we sat in front of her TV and we watched The Cat Returns, and it changed my life. I just loved it so much. What's your guys' favorite Ghibli Studio movie or animated movie? It doesn't have to be Ghibli. Do you guys watch like anime at all? I used to watch a lot of anime in high school. A horror girl. Do you like them? Not really. I used to enjoy like horror movies and shows. Like, I remember in high school, I really enjoyed like American Horror Story, which, like, if I were to watch it now, I'd probably not like it. I don't know. I don't like watching that stuff anymore. It's not good for my mental health. I feel like it's not a good headspace for me to be in watching horror movies. I like happy, lighthearted things. I don't want to say tragedy, but like I like that kind of stuff, like movies that make your heart hurt, bittersweet. I like those types of shows, I think. Whisper of the Heart and Spirited Away. Oh, those are good ones. Spirited Away is just something else. The music, for one, okay? Music makes or breaks a movie, and Spirited Away has a great soundtrack. You have to watch Supernatural. There's 16 seasons now, and the last episode, cried for days. Castle is basically an author follows a female police officer around helping her solve crimes. Interesting. That sounds pretty cool. I've never really been into like the police shows. What they're not mysteries. They're like the investigative ones. Maybe it is like murder mystery. You know, catch the murderer, solve the crime. I like Sherlock. I guess that it's kind of a police officer-y show. Guys, this ribbing works up so fast. Like, we are almost already halfway through. Ferngully. Oh my gosh. I haven't thought about that movie in forever. I loved that movie as a kid. I haven't seen The Ancient Magus Bride. Magus? Did I say that right? All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's a sad movie. Oh, do you have any Ghibli Studio movies you actually didn't like? Mine is Ponyo. I know. I don't mind Ponyo. It's not one of my favorites, but it also I didn't watch it until I was a little older. Like it wasn't one of the movies I grew up with. Like when Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my favorites too. I forgot to mention that. Kiki's Delivery Service is definitely one of my top favorite, but it's just really nostalgic for me because it was like one of the first ones I watched. Ponyo, I didn't watch until later, so it wasn't, I guess, as nostalgic. It didn't stick with me as well. Least favorite Ghibli Studio movie is probably Porco Rosso. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't look at it. Don't look into it. It's weird. It's a weird movie. But I think my husband's home from work. Here's the door open. Hi Kayla, I hope they make a movie about the Thorns and Roses book. I heard they're making a TV show. I think it's supposed to be from HBO too. I'm halfway through the first book and I was up till 3 a.m. reading. Oh my gosh, just wait. The ending of that book is insane. It is, wow. You know, you never see it coming. You never see it coming. Yeah, I'm really excited for the A Court of Thorns and Roses TV show. I just hope they don't do the casting like bad. You know, like I hope they do their research with the casting and actually like make them like close to what they're supposed to be like in the books. Did you watch The Boy and the Heron by Ghibli? I haven't watched it yet, and I know I'm slacking a little bit. I didn't get an opportunity when it was in my local theater, and I haven't, like I said, I don't pay for streaming online, and I haven't seen it really advertised anywhere. I need to watch it. I've heard it's good. Pom Poko. I think that's another Ghibli. I think that's what it's called. The one with all the raccoons. It's a kind of an older Ghibli Studio movie. Pom Poko. That's a weird movie. That's probably another one that I don't like that much. But Porco Rosso. I'm sorry. I can't get behind that. The main character is like this giant pig man, and it just kind of freaks me out. But I feel like after watching Spirited Away and watching Chihiro's parents literally get turned into these giant, terrifying pigs, I can't with the pigs. I can't. All right, guys. We are getting close to finishing here. I like the single crochet ribbing. It goes by really quickly. But also, I'm losing count of my stitches here. I didn't jive with Porco Rosso. It's just weird. Like, why? Why? All right, guys. I'm gonna try to finish this. If you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to ask. Liven up the chat a little bit. I know I'm getting a little sleepy. We've been on here for almost 2 hours now, so I'm gonna try to finish this up. But if you've got anything else to ask, I'm an open book. Like, I'm looking forward to stretching after this because I feel like I've been sitting too long. Do you have a favorite thing you've made? Ooh, I really like my octopus guy. I'll show you. He's hanging out here. His name is Odysseus. He's definitely one of my favorites, and I really like the Gemma cardigan. That is by I Am Lanka. and it's just a really, really gorgeous cardigan pattern. And it took me like 3 weeks to make, which is actually quite a while for me. Like normally when it comes to like sweaters and stuff, like I can normally make it in about a week if it's crochet. I really like that. Really like that cardigan. Oh, the doggy's up. Hi, doggy. She's just staring at me now. What future projects do you want, and have to look forward to? Oh, I've got quite a few actually. I'm excited to do that pattern test so the pattern test is for Lola, or Oleo Yarn, I think is her handle. But I did a pattern test for her before, and I really like how she does her made to measure patterns. So this pattern I'm really excited for. It's called the Rivers and Roads sweater. It's a crochet sweater. I'm going to rewatch you later. Almost done with my errands, so I'll drop you some comments then. Okay, looking forward to it. I love hearing from you. As for like projects I'm looking forward to making a tutorial for my raglan, and I'm excited to knit my first sweater. All sweater projects. I think I'm just ready for the fall, honestly. It's like I'm looking forward to 3 sweater projects. How's your Etsy going? It's actually going really well, honestly. It's going better than I thought it would. Like, I still don't have a bajillion sales or anything, but I think I've made like 16 sales, and I've shipped like 10 packages, which I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. I definitely want to keep putting, you know, stuff in there and keep that going. It's really fun to make stuff for people. Also, I'm interested in doing like custom orders. So if you want something specific and it's not on my Etsy, like DM me on Instagram and we'll work something out together, because I think custom orders would be a lot of fun to do. I made a crochet planner / journal and will be making a new one. Any ideas of what kind of pages to include? Ooh. I don't know. I haven't really like seen a lot of journals and like planners. Mine is like a mess, honestly. I think I use mine for more of like upload schedule and like project ideas. I don't know. It's not very aesthetic. So if you're looking for something like with like cute little pages, like you could put like your little whips in there, do little drawings, and like, I don't know, I feel like you can make it really cute and fun. I'm so stoked for that pattern release. I've been stalking it already. Also, I have to add the Gemma cardigan to my list. That is so cute. Yes, I love the Gemma cardigan. And the pattern, it looks a little intimidating, like the stitch pattern for that. But once you do it, because you have to make like all your panels. By your second or third panel, like you're just cruising through it. So it's not as intimidating as it looks. It just takes a while. I'm so glad to hear it's going well. I did purchase one of your bag patterns. Awesome. I have to make it when I stop obsessing about raglans. I mean, I'm right there with you with the raglan obsession. I'm on my second one. I'm gonna make a tutorial for it, and I'm gonna do a knit raglan too, because I can. I just have to get my yarn from Hobby. Eventually. I just realized I have the wrong count for my hat. Time to frog the whole thing. No! No! Oh no. Oh man. I'm sorry. Oh, that hurts. I feel that. Hopefully it's not too much. Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost there. We almost have a whole ribbed little cuff thing. So I have my cuff. It goes all the way around. So I'm just going to flip it inside out and stitch up along the seam. with a slip stitch, and then we'll be done. I'm on my second one and started a third. Ah, that's awesome. What colors have you been using for that? And do you have a Chromatic Facebook page? I don't. Honestly, I don't use Facebook like at all. I have like one yarn group on there. And that's about all I use my Facebook for. It's just like a personal account. Is there like a crochet? What's the crochet community like on Facebook? Cause like I don't know. I don't really spend time on Facebook. Guys. Ooh, I just dropped it. Okay. We did it. We did it. Detach my yarn. I definitely bought way too much yarn, but that's okay. I can return it. Yay! Don't mind the loose ends, but we have 2 finished sleeves, guys. Woohoo! That is very, very exciting. FO, I'm not sure what that stands for, but new video. Yes. I am uploading on Friday. I have a cabin vlog for y'all because I was at the cabin this last weekend, and I actually did some new projects which I am excited to share with you guys and show you. So yes, new video on Friday, regular upload, and hopefully I will have regular upload schedules for the next couple weeks, just Tuesday, Fridays, and oh, finished object. Oh, finished object Friday. Yeah, there will be some finished objects in that video, but guys, I think it turned out cute. I actually really like the stitches because I wanted to do something quick like the granny stitch, but I didn't want the holes, so I think it turned out really nice. Cute and so soft. I love the cabin vlogs. Yes, I love doing the cabin vlogs. Like, they're one of my favorites to do. One is pastel color, one's, I don't know what yarn it is. Black and yellow. Oh, sounds pretty cool. Well, I have a million ends to weave in. That's fun. But I think I'm gonna end this live here in a second just because I need to stand up. I've been sitting here for the past 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 35 seconds. And take this dog out, and yeah, it's already 4, so we gotta like figure out some dinner plans. And I'm actually in the middle of filming a vlog right now for this, so I have to update the vlog. I'm gonna show the vlog my little filming setup here. All right, everybody, you say hi to the vlog. I know we're at the end of the stream, but hi guys. All right. Just for the vlog, you know, you can see it later, but oh, you guys are fun. Oh, here we are. Yes, hi vlog. Hi future me, yes. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Hi vlog. Okay. I'm done being a camera mom. I feel like, you know, the mom who's always recording their kid. That's how I feel with my YouTube channel. It's like I record all the crochet. What can I say? Okay guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm gonna end the stream. Wow, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, this was a long vlog and some of you have been around like the whole time, so that is really cool. I'm glad that I wasn't talking to myself the whole time. Good night, good afternoon, good morning to my friend in Australia. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for coming and chatting with me. We will do it again sometime. I had a lot of fun, so be sure to look out for that, and I will keep my eyes out for your comments in future videos, and I will be sure to chat with you guys. So Have a lovely day, my friends, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.